Turning our attention now to the ASX, here's Matt Birney and Bulls and Bears with the latest public company views and interviews.
Welcome to the Bulls and Bears Small Cap Wrap, where we break down the latest ASX announcements from public companies that are doing interesting things. Today's Small Cap Wrap is brought to you by Kingwest Resources, ASX code KWR. I'm Matt Birney and I'm joined now on 6PR by the CEO of Kingwest Resources, Ed Turner. Hi, Ed.
G'day, Matt.
Well, with the gold price riding high, Kingwest is part of a recent wave of listed companies that are reinventing old gold projects that were mined decades ago and closed down given the low gold price and lack of near mine exploration at the time. Kingwest Menzies project in WA fits the bill neatly with its 10-kilometre long mineralised trend that is littered with old open pits and even underground mines that were mined decades ago, most of which are still harbouring serious gold deposits that were missed or simply left by the old-timers. Ed, how many new ounces of gold have you found at the Menzies project since picking it up, and what's the resource there now?
We only picked up the project last September, so it's September 2019. Since then, we've increased the near-surface resource ounces by 150,000 ounces. The mineral resources now totals 320,000 ounces at about 2.1 grams per tonne.
So the near-surface nature of those deposits is obviously encouraging. How much gold did the old-timers pull out near the surface from those old open pits?
In the 90s, they pulled out about 140,000 ounces at 2.6 grams per tonne, so that's quite good grade by today's standards.
The amount of gold left behind by previous miners at these types of projects always amazes me. What are some of the best drill results that you've come up with more recently?
In recent times, we drilled under some old workings and hit 3 metres at 158 grams per tonne, and some of the other better intersections we have are 7 metres at 46 grams per tonne and 3 metres at 75 grams per tonne, and they're all quite close to surface.
And what's the likelihood of the gold continuing at depth?
Well, we know that that's a very good possibility. The 3 metres at 158 grams per tonne was underneath the old first hit underground workings, and we've actually drilled underneath the Yundaga historic workings and intersected plus 25 grams per tonne at 700 vertical metres from surface. We know that they do continue at depth.
And have you got an exploration target for the deeper ore?
The combined exploration target for our deeper ore is between 250 and 500,000 ounces at a grade ranging between 13 and 23 grams per tonne.
Ed Turner from Kingwest Resources, thanks very much for joining me on the Small Cap Wrap. And just remember, Bulls and Bears is only here to give you information, not advice, which you should of course seek independently. I'm Matt Birney. Thanks for listening to the Bulls and Bears Small Cap Wrap.
For more public company CEO interviews, go to the Money page at 6pr.com.au and Companies tab.